Sorry, I got a bit of a, oh, it's not really a cold, I think it's just from smoking. Jesus. Anyway, this topic, yes, my hair is blonde, I bleached it, I didn't make a video of it, sorry, it was quite funny, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that today I was in Bankstown Shopping Centre and I saw some filthy freaking woman sitting on one of the benches near Taro Cash, and people from Bankstown will know where that is, and she just flopped her tit out and started breastfeeding. Now, I'm a mum, I have 2 kids. I did try to breastfeed my first son, and I was successful for the first 24 hours, and then after that it was painful, and I figured, why on earth would I put myself in this position where you've already got the baby blues the day after you have baby, because your hormones come down and all that sort of jazz, and now my nipples hurt, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, I'm not doing this anymore. The nurse would come in and she'd touch me and I'm like, get away. No, I'm not interested. And then the next nurse would come in and she'd try again, and so I just gave up. I figured I'm crying and I'm bawling my eyes out because the pain is horrific. I'm not doing this. But had I actually been successful and suck it out, oh, sorry, it's 2:20 a.m. so anyway, had I been successful, I had prepared accordingly. I had muslin wraps and I had baby blankets, ones with, it's actually like almost like a poncho. So if my baby was hungry, I didn't care where I was, I'm not going to hide away anywhere. I'm not going to go hide in a corner because I have to breastfeed. I'm going to sit where the hell I want to sit, and then I'm going to breastfeed my son. But I'm going to do it with discretion. So I had this poncho and I could lift it up and put the baby underneath, or I could leave it like over and put the baby underneath the poncho and remove my bra, whatever I had to do, and never actually have to show my boob or any of my skin at all. Now, how come these freaking women out here, be you Aussie, Italian, Greek, French, German, bloody hell, whatever you are, why can you not take a little piece of that education that we see somewhere with a poncho or a blanket and just have some decency and stop embarrassing yourself and making everybody else disgusted, walking past and they got 3-year-old son going, "Mummy, look, that's a boob." Are you fucking sick? What's wrong with you? Cover yourself. I don't want to see your areola when you're going to feed your child. I don't want to see a man's ball sack, and I don't want to see a lady's tit. I don't give a shit where you are. I don't care if you're in the hospital. I don't care if you're I don't care if you're in your own fucking home and I come for coffee. Cover your bloody tit. That's disgusting. I would never do something like that. I don't understand how you women could even just... What do? Do you have like a plan where you think, you know what? I'm a woman and I've got breasts and they can feed children and I'm going to do as such in public. Yuck. Alright? Yuck. Cover yourself. Please. It's disgusting. You make me sick. I had every intention of breastfeeding and every intention of doing it wherever the hell I wanted. My child's hungry, I'm going to stop and I'm going to feed it. And if I'm covered and you look at me because I'm breastfeeding in public, I'll smack you in the head because I'm feeding my child. You can't see my breast. You can't see my skin. My bra isn't hanging down like this woman literally was just hanging down. It's not hanging down anywhere. I'm not disturbing anybody, and I'm not in any way putting it out there to be saying, look, I've got titties, I can breastfeed. Come on, man. Seriously. What's wrong with you? And you know how many women I've actually just been told now they like to breastfeed past the age of 2. I don't know about your child, but at the age of 2, my son was eating steak. He was singing the alphabet. He was counting. He was doing nursery rhymes. He was reading. And he was also assisting me in putting his shoes on. He was 2. You're telling me you're going to have your kid go, "Hello, mummy, good morning. I'd like my drink now," and suck on your boob? Please. I encourage breastfeeding. I think it's fantastic. It's very good for the baby. It's vital for a baby to breastfeed. And if I could have expressed, I would have expressed my milk. I couldn't do that either. Unfortunately, I had trouble. With the second one, I didn't even bother breastfeeding. And you know what? He's perfectly fine. He's not sick. He's not dumb. Like these women say, "Oh, your kid's going to be stupid." He's not. Because my 3-year-old was premature and he wasn't breastfed. And he does and I've put videos up, some videos up, he's been doing things like that since he was 2. So, for a premature baby that wasn't breastfed, that hasn't ever been sick, has no lung problems, has no skin problems, has no behavioural problems, has not got any sign of any problems whatsoever, you can't tell me that that's because of breastfeeding, because he wasn't breastfed. Anyway, it's morning now, if you haven't noticed. It's actually the same time now, but in morning. I would like a reply on this, whether you oppose or you agree, because I feel very strongly about what I said. Go breastfeeding. Love breastfeeding. Just don't show your tit in public. That's all I've got to say. There are ways to get around it. There's no need to put it out there. Give me a reply. Don't forget to subscribe. Ciao for now.